We got a show to do, Dave.
Do we, though? Do we, though?
Barely. Here we go.
Actually, yeah. Do we, though?
Rhyme or free, it doesn't matter to me. It's my bad poetry. Good day and welcome to My Bad Poetry, a podcast where we take a deep dive into our poems from youth, yesteryear, or even yesterday, always asking the question, why in the world did I write this? I'm Aaron.
And I'm Dave.
Today, I have good news and bad news.
Oh.
The good news is we have material.
I disagree that that's good news, but you go off, King.
Yeah, the bad news is it's material from me.
How? I thought we were done with this.
Right? I thought we had scraped the barrel. I thought we had gotten the last bit of charred cheese off the spoon. You know how cheese sticks on spoons? Even in dishwashers. Like, cheese, man. Very hard to get off of spoons. Do you not have that issue?
I do, but the way you said it, it sounded like you were trying to be profound, but like in the most second grader kind of way.
I just hate cheese on spoons. I mean, like, I do the
fair.
dishes, and it is the bane of my existence. But I have found more poems. I was scraping my external hard drive I was looking for a PowerPoint that I thought we did in seminary. Couldn't find it, but I did find these. So, Dave, how about you bring us into the realm of bad poetry with whatever you have?
This is a poem called An Ode to Cophiskey.
I forgot we were doing this. Okay.
You said it.
I know.
I came into the document to write my poem this morning, and I thought, oh, crap, what am I going to write about? And then I saw that I had written An Ode to Cophiskey, ... Okay, we'll do that.
How did you land on Cophiskey? Did you put the PH for sophistication?
I did.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Cophiskey.
Okay.
Elixir of delicious combination. Beautifully I'm trying to read it well. I'm not doing well. Okay. Elixir of delicious combination. Beautifully crafted from Colombian, Canadian. Melding of mediocre medications, masterfully melting in multifaceted exuberation. Cophiskey, oh Cophiskey, your light goes past Ian. You, the great balance of potent potibation.
I liked that reading. I'm confused. Your light goes past Ian?
Eon.
Were you trying to near rhyme that with protobation, which I think is
well,
a
with
made up
all
word?
of the other Asians or Adian or Abian.
Okay.
Or Umbian. It didn't go well.
No, it kind of, it fizzled there at the end. What is protobations?
Potibations.
Potibations.
It is a word of my own creation.
Like a potent potable?
Correct.
Okay.
That's why potent potibation.
Oh, no. Okay.
I also misspelled exuberation.
I would have never caught that. That's okay. Looks right to me.
Google is also not telling me how to correct it. It just says, hey, Dave, you a big old dummy.
I love the alliteration.
Yeah.
Yeah, the eon makes no sense.
No, I know.
What were you parroting there? Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da.
I would say I was parroting nothing.
Oh, you know what I thought it was? Mood Rings by Reliant K. Mood ring, oh mood ring, tell me, do you bring the key?
Yeah, that's definitely me.
Yeah, that's totally you. Okay. Well, Dave, that was beautiful. Thank you for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
About as beautiful as Cophiskey.
Oh.
Goodness. I
maintain it is one of those disgusting things that somehow almost kind of works.
Kind of. Like I said, I did some archival work here, trying to find a PowerPoint to save me time, and instead I have found for us more stuff. So we have some options. Surprisingly, I have found a poem titled "Me," which is an acrostic of my last name.
I thought you were going to say it was an acrostic of the word me. So it's just a couplet.
And then I have poems that I wrote for an assignment at school, and they are called Vietnam poems. So they're written from the perspective of people during the Vietnam War. Dare we touch that? We also have the sermon that I gave as John Donne.
I could actually see that being pretty good.
I think just because I have it up, we should do me.
Yes.
Okay. What's really
Let's
fun?
do you.
Okay, that is disturbing.
Yeah, kind of meant to be, buddy.
Okay. Well, let's see here. I'm going to look at info. We'll learn this in real time. Last modified October 18th, 2006.
Wow. No created date?
Created October 17th, 2006. Printed October 18th, 2006. I created it, I modified it, I printed it. Total
I don't know
editing
that you
time,
actually modified
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
Yeah. And then
That technically counts for something.
yeah, but who knows how long it was actually like edited within that time.
Yeah.
So the modifications that I see or that I can guess from this Word document is, and I should share screen with you so you can see this because you'll lose the effect if I just copy paste. I assume I did this for an assignment. It doesn't have like my name or anything, but the way in which it's formatted.
Why?
So do you want to describe to our dear listeners the formatting of this?
Well, first things first, I would like to comment on your cursor.
Oh, it's big and blue.
It's a big blue cursor that's outlined in black like a weirdo.
Yeah. It's supposed to help me see it better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just look better. So, dear listeners, looking at this poem, I would like you to imagine the loopiest font that you possibly can. So now double the loopiness of the font that you were imagining. And then from there, double it one more time.
Yeah, that E is just all loops.
Yeah, that is not a letter. That's just circles.
Uh-huh.
I do like the O that is like kind of almost an O and a half.
It's like a whirlpool. Just spiraling out.
And an L that has an O on it.
I think it was a great choice, a brave choice.
It's a really nice way of telling people what a pretentious tool you are.
And then I love that it's paired with Times New Roman 12.
Yeah, like just so uninteresting.
Like the first letters are this Edwardian script ITC 48 font and then everything else run of the mill. Okay.
Well, and it's center justified.
Yes.
How bad are you with things?
I know it should be justified so that the word actually is spelled like straight down. No,
yeah.
It's a bumpy
like
ride.
how words work rather than
Yeah.
higgledy-piggledy, we'll call it.
You know, I think I had this idea that poems were meant to be centered.
No.
Yeah. I'm going to blame
We've
the
all
Bible.
been there. Huh?
I'm going to blame the Bible on that.
Dear listeners, Aaron is blaming the Bible, as per usual.
And actually, I can't, because in high school I don't think I understood, but translators, when they see poetic language, they offset it centered versus the...
Well, but most of them don't, like, if it's a quotation of Jesus, it's not always centered. It's always offset.
But I'm thinking
But then
more like...
still in...
I'm thinking more like Isaiah, where there's like the
You ever read the
historical
Psalms, buddy?
Yeah, they're all centered. Right?
Bullshit.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
Just lines indented.
Huh.
Let's
Well,
look at the one that I don't
okay,
like.
I retract my statement.
Oh, yep, no, all those Psalms, not center justified.
Okay,
Let's
so
look
there's
in my children's
a
Bible.
difference between indented and center justified. I get what you're saying.
Bad person for it.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my poem about me. Much like the O, it just spirals in on itself.
Yep.
Okay. Honest, hopeful, happy, humorous, original, observant, obsessive, lively to some, lethargic to others, multifaceted, grumpy in the mornings, runner, respectful, eclectic, nervous, nice, nerdy.
Only one for E.
But
Couldn't
eclectic.
think of another.
No,
In describing yourself as eclectic, you couldn't come up with a single other word? Almost like you're not eclectic?
no, yep. No, I think it captured everything there. This is a mess.
Yeah. Well, and there's another one. Multifaceted. And it's the only word on the line.
Both times I do I do words that mean a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's one word.
Oh, yeah, I have a lot to say about this. There's... And of course...
Mm-hmm. Well, at least you're being honest.
But definitely not hopeful and really not happy.
I love how I decided. I mean, like, it feels like I started out like, I'm going to think of a lot of words. And then by the end, I was like, I am running out of ideas.
You literally went from 4 in the first to 3 in the second, and then 2, and then 1, and then 1, and then 2, and then 1, and then 3.
Yeah, no pattern whatsoever.
Nope.
And some of them require, like, lively to some, lethargic to others, and grumpy in the morning. It breaks the rules of all the other lines, which are just words.
Well, and like to use grumpy here, because like you're also pairing that with honest. I am like, this defines my character. Mm-hmm. And then also sometimes in the morning specifically, I am kind of grumpy occasionally.
You know, I would say that I have lived into that probably most of all. I am not a morning person. No. That is core to my identity. I agree with that choice.
It doesn't know what it is in the poem.
I don't,
because I
didn't know who I was, Dave.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, again, you start off with solid definitive words, and by the third line, you're saying I'm two different things to different people. Like, I
That's
am
the
honest. I am made of hope. I am a liar.
no, I didn't say liar. I just said lethargic to some, which I mean,
Is that how you present yourself in this interpretation, or is that how others view you in comparison to themselves?
ooh, I think I had this understanding of myself. And honestly, you can see it in some of the other poems that we've dug up, and in a faith statement I wrote, where I kind of put myself as like I'm the straight laced kid making the good
Mm,
decisions, and so
mm,
to like, and to be honest, I was just a nerdy kid justifying why I was at home, but
yeah.
to some who wanted to go out and party on Friday nights in the woods
Mhm.
with alcohol, I was lethargic. To
I
maybe. I think that's the wrong
Yeah,
word,
lethargic
obviously.
is fully the wrong word.
Yeah. And then
Loser.
to like
Uh,
the musical crowd, yeah. But I'd be lively.
no, you're not lively to the musical crowd,
That's true. I'm pretty tame to them as well. I am
right?
I am milk toast in the middle of most things.
See, but I think that's interesting because you, in multiple instances, viewed yourself as this outgoing whatever, and also this kind of recluse.
Yeah.
And like you were trying to ride that fine line, and it just never works.
No, I was trying to romanticize something like
Yeah.
just the strange social life of a teenage boy
No.
maybe doesn't need this type of lens
What?
or a thesaurus for what even like yeah loser maybe would have been a much better word than lethargic. I think I was just
Lackadaisical.
yeah
Lothario. Lamentations.
lamentable.
Do the right thing. Um, what?
You started naming movies. Okay.
Leviathan. That's where I was going. Was
Oh,
Genesis, Exorcist, Leviathan. Do the right thing.
oh, for Deuteronomy, got it.
Yeah, from Psych.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
get that reference.
Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite lines ever.
Yeah. I am. I don't know if you knew this, Dave. I am original.
You are original, which is why you have an acrostic poem of your last name. No one's ever done that before.
This bad? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I broke conventions.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, and to be fair, I had an acrostic poem that I believe my grandmother got for me. That was my first name. So that was unoriginal. But this, also unoriginal.
There are some things that I think point to a reality of my mental state that took me probably another 10 years
Okay.
to actually get on medication for. You
Oh.
know, that,
Is it the excessive happiness?
no,
You're
surprisingly
just
not.
such a
No, I'm reading along here and I see the word obsessive and nervous,
correct.
and I think,
Correct.
oh my gosh, that's why I'm on sertraline. It's like it was there all along. What's a core thing about myself? I'm very nervous.
Um I relate to you, buddy.
Oh wow. Nervous Nelly.
Yeah, again, I'm gonna keep harping on this. The things that you pinpoint in here that are definitive. I am observant. I am obsessive. I am nervous. I am nerdy. Runner. Like all of these describe like it's like your personality. It's
Yeah.
all about that. And then just runner.
Yeah, a hobby of mine that,
Yeah.
yeah, that I wasn't even that good at. I was always fifth place on my team. For like that wasn't a core identity for me. I wasn't the best runner on the team.
Yeah.
I still scored points for the team, but trust me, those points didn't help. So, yeah, it is. I noticed that too.
Well, and so general. Like again, you're clearly in your definitional phase.
Yes, yeah,
You're defining. But then again, this is your last name.
I needed
So
more letters.
does this fit with your dad? Are either of your sisters like really on board with running
No,
specifically?
no, this is clearly me. Why I didn't go with. Well, I think maybe my first name, it has the double A. Yeah, that's not as fun.
Aaron.
And clearly I wanted to double up on letters, but in my own way and in my own time. I didn't want to be forced to do 2 A's in a row. I wanted to do 4 H's, 3 O's, and
Right.
and 2 L's with description.
I think you were just worried that you would only be able to come up with 4 words that start with A. And knowing you, it would be 3 on the first line and 1 on the next, and just I gave up. Let's go to R.
Yeah, we could totally. We have RON, so it would be runner, respectful, original, observant, obsessive, nervous, nice, nerdy. So I would just need 2 A words. And
Arrogant, apotheosis, aardvark, because it's another double A.
I like arrogant.
Adamantium.
I think arrogant works really well.
I really think aardvark works as well too.
AARDVARK.
Someone liked Arthur.
I did quite a bit.
Yeah.
I used to tape it.
Well, sorry, I did that wrong. Everyone loves Arthur.
Thank you. That's so yeah, aardvark, arrogant, runner.
I can't. We have said so many dumb things, but that really that takes a cake, I think.
Yeah. Well, we did it, Dave.
We didn't do it.
Okay. Good or garbage?
Garish, arrogant, ridiculous, bad, absolutely not. Get out of here. I don't know if you caught on, but it's an acrostic.
Oh.
Because your poem was yours was an acrostic. So then I took my word.
If we take the first letters,
it spells trash.
it spells. We're gonna end this week with the words of a true poet. This week coming to us from Lewis Carroll. This poem is called Acrostic.
Oh.
Yeah. Little maidens, when you look on this little storybook, reading with attentive eye its enticing history, never think that hours of play are your only holiday, and that in a house of joy lessons serve but to annoy. If in any house you find children of a gentle mind, each of others pleasing ever, each the other's vexing never. Daily work and pastime daily, in their order taken gaily, then be very sure that they have a life of holiday.
What's that spell?
What does it spell? It spells Lorena Alachedith.
Cool story, bro.
Oh, Lorena Alice Edith. So, about this poem, Lewis Carroll presented this poem to the three little Mrs. Liddles, tucked into a copy of Catherine Sinclair's Holiday House for Christmas. So the acrostic spells out their three names.
Yeah.
And he capitalized holiday and house every time it shows up in the poem.
Ah.
So there you go. See? Capitalizations. They make a big difference.
They really do.
This has been My Bad Poetry.
Now go write some of your own bad poetry, please.
We have a guest for next week.
Oh, thank God.
Rhyme or free doesn't matter. It's my bad poetry.